So this is a TYBSc linear algebra lecture. We are studying eigenvalues and eigenvector of a matrix. Suppose A is an n by n real matrix, then the lambda belong to R is said to be an eigenvalue of A if there exists a vector not equal to 0 V belong to vector space V belong to or not a vector V belong to Rn such that AV is equal to lambda V, and we are studying the properties of eigenvalues and eigenvectors. Now here we have learned if A is n by n matrix, then the product of all eigenvalues of the matrix A is equal to determinant of the matrix A, and the sum of all eigenvalues of the matrix A is equal to trace of the matrix A. Trace of the matrix A means the sum of the main elements of the main diagonal of that matrix A. Now let us see some more properties of the eigenvalues and eigenvectors. Here some properties are obvious. Here, since the product of eigenvalues is equal to determinant of the matrix. Therefore, if some eigenvalue is equal to 0, then the determinant of the matrix is equal to 0. And conversely, suppose the determinant of the matrix is equal to 0, then some eigenvalue of matrix must be 0. And therefore, the matrix A is a non-singular matrix if and only if its no eigenvalue is equal to 0. Therefore, here now A inverse exists if and only determinant of A is not equal to 0, and this is true, all the eigenvalues of A are non-zero. Now theorem. Let A be a n by n non-singular matrix. A be a n by n non-singular matrix. Let A be n by n non-singular matrix. Let lambda belong to R be an eigenvalue of A with the corresponding eigenvector V. Let lambda belong to R be an eigenvalue of A, eigenvalue of A with the corresponding eigenvector V, then lambda is not equal to 0, and 1 upon lambda is an eigenvalue of A inverse, eigenvalue of A inverse A inverse with the corresponding eigenvector of 1 by lambda being with the corresponding eigenvector CR theorem. Let A be n by n non-singular matrix. Let A be n by n non-singular matrix. The matrix is said to be non-singular if its determinant is not equal to 0. Let lambda belong to R be eigenvalue of A with the corresponding eigenvector V, and lambda is not equal to 0, and 1 upon lambda is then 1 upon lambda is an eigenvalue of A inverse with the corresponding eigenvector of 1 by lambda being V. Means if A is a non-singular matrix and lambda is an eigenvalue of A, then the theorem states that 1 upon lambda is an eigenvalue of 1 inverse with the corresponding eigenvector V. Now let us prove this. Since proof since A is non-singular, A is a non-singular A is non-singular, determinant of A is not equal to 0, and therefore if lambda is an eigenvalue of A, therefore if lambda is an eigenvalue of A, eigenvalue of A, if lambda is an eigenvalue of A, if lambda is an eigenvalue of A, then lambda is not equal to 0. Lambda is not equal to 0 because the product of the eigenvalues is equal to determinant, and since determinant is not equal to 0, no eigenvalue is equal to 0, and therefore if lambda is an eigenvalue of A, then lambda is not equal to 0. Now AV, V is the eigenvector, V is the eigenvector corresponding to eigenvalue lambda, eigenvector corresponding to eigenvector lambda. Therefore AV is equal to lambda V. AV is equal to lambda V. Therefore multiply here AV is equal to lambda A. Now multiplying both sides by A inverse. Therefore A inverse AV is equal to A inverse into lambda V. A inverse lambda V. Therefore by associativity of matrix multiplication we get the statement A inverse AV is equal to lambda A inverse V. See here, this is the property of matrix multiplication. Right hand side is the property of matrix multiplication. Now A inverse AV is equal to IV. IV which is equal to CV. V is equal to lambda V upon lambda is equal to A inverse V. implies A inverse V is equal to 1 upon lambda V, and these show that 1 upon lambda is the eigenvalue of A inverse, corresponding eigenvector is V, and therefore this is the proof of the theorem. Here, if lambda not equal to 0 is an eigenvalue of V with corresponding eigenvector V, then 1 upon lambda is an eigenvalue of A inverse with the corresponding eigenvector V. Theorem. Now see theorem. Next theorem. Theorem. Let A be an n by n real matrix. Let A be an n by n real matrix. N by n real matrix. Let A be n by n real matrix. Let lambda belong to R. Let lambda belong to R. Be an eigenvalue of A. Be an eigenvalue of A. Be an eigenvalue of A. Eigenvalue of A with the corresponding eigenvector V. With the corresponding eigenvector V. Ding eigenvector V. Corresponding eigenvector V. Then lambda raised to power n is an eigenvalue of a raised to n with the corresponding eigenvector V, with the corresponding eigenvector V. Eigenvector V. See here theorem. See this theorem. Let A be an n by n real matrix. Let lambda belong to R be an eigenvalue of A with the corresponding eigenvector V. Then lambda raised to n is an eigenvalue of A raised to n with the corresponding eigenvector V. Now see here, for example, consider the matrix 2, 3, 0, 1, 5, 3, 0, minus 9. See here, this is an upper triangular matrix. This is an upper triangular matrix. And when the triangular matrix is upper triangular matrix, or lower triangular matrix, then its eigenvalues are its diagonal entries. Therefore 2 is an eigenvalue of the matrix A. Therefore 2 square 4 is an eigenvalue of A square. 2 cube is equal to 8 is an eigenvalue of A cube, and 2 raised to 4 is an eigenvalue of A. In general, 2 raised to power k is an eigenvalue of A raised to k. This is true for 1 and minus 9, and this is what the theorem states. Now let us prove this. Now we prove this theorem by the principle of mathematical induction. Now first recall what is the principle of mathematical induction. Suppose there is some statement involving the set of natural number. In order to prove that the statement is well behaving with all natural numbers, then in order to prove this, we first prove that verify that the statement is true for n is equal to 1. Then we assume that the statement is true for some k greater than 1, and under this assumption we prove that the statement is true for k plus 1, and therefore then the principle of mathematical induction implies that the statement is true for all n belong to n. Therefore we prove this statement for n belong to n. Proof by mathematical induction. Proof by mathematical induction. Proof by mathematical induction. Let n is equal to 1. Suppose A be n by n real matrix. Suppose A is a 1 by 1 matrix. Therefore A is a real number, and AB for n is here. For n is equal, let us prove this. For n is equal to 1, let A is equal to A11, A is equal to A11 be 1 by 1 matrix, and let lambda be an eigenvalue of A. Lambda, let there exist phi belong to R such that AV is equal to lambda V is equal to AV is equal to lambda V. Therefore the AV is equal to lambda V. Therefore A1V is equal to lambda raised to 1V. A1V is equal to lambda raised to 1V. Therefore the statement is true for n is equal to 1. Now let us prove the statement for n is equal to 2. Let us prove the statement for n is equal to 2. Proof for n is equal to 2. Proof for n is equal to 2. Here let AV is equal to lambda V. Therefore multiplying both sides by A into AV, A into matrix AV is equal to A into lambda V. Here by this, therefore A square A into A square V is equal to lambda AV, but AV is equal to lambda V is equal to lambda square V. Therefore A square V is equal to lambda square V. Therefore lambda square is an eigenvalue of A square, is an eigenvalue of A square, eigenvalue of A square with corresponding eigenvector v, with corresponding eigenvector v, corresponding eigenvector v. Here, therefore, the result is true for n is equal to 2. Here we are proving that if lambda is an eigenvalue of the matrix A, corresponding eigenvector is V, then lambda raised to power n is an eigenvalue of A raised to n corresponding to eigenvector V. Now we proved the result for n is equal to 2. Now let us assume that let us assume that assume that let us assume that the result is true, the result is true for n is equal to k, for n is equal to k. Therefore, according to our assumption, a raised to kv is equal to lambda raised to power kv. A raised to kv is equal to lambda raised to power kv. Therefore, a raised to k plus 1v is equal to a raised to k, a raised to k, a raised to kv, but is equal to a raised to kv is equal to lambda k raised to power v. Therefore, lambda k av is equal to lambda raised to power k lambda v is equal to lambda k plus 1v. Therefore, if we assume that the result is true for n is equal to 1, n is equal to 2, and if we assume that the result is true for n is equal to k, implies the result is true for n is equal to k plus 1. Therefore, the result is true for all n belong to n. The result is true. Result is true for all n belong to n. The result is true for all n belong to n. Therefore, if lambda is an eigenvalue of A with the corresponding eigenvector V, then lambda raised to power k is an eigenvalue of A raised to matrix A raised to k, the corresponding eigenvector is V. Now here, let A be an n by n real matrix, and let lambda belong to R be an eigenvalue of A corresponding eigenvector V. Then T into lambda is an eigenvalue of the matrix TA and corresponding eigenvector is TV. This result is very easy, and the students can prove this. Here, if lambda is an eigenvalue of n by n matrix A, then if T is a real number, then T into lambda is an eigenvalue of the matrix T into A for the corresponding eigenvector V. Now, here theorem. 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 Let A be an n by n real matrix. Let A be an n by n Let A be an n by n real matrix. Real matrix. Let A be n by n real matrix. Let lambda belong to R. Let lambda belong to R be an eigenvalue of A. Be an eigenvalue of A. Eigenvalue of A with the corresponding eigenvector V. Let A be an n by n, let lambda belong to R be an eigenvalue of A. Then let f of x let f of x be a real polynomial, be a real polynomial, real polynomial. Then f of lambda is an eigenvalue, is an eigenvalue of the matrix f of A, of the matrix f of A, f of A corresponding to eigenvalue V. And let corresponding here let A be an n by n, let lambda belong to R be an eigenvalue of A with respect to eigenvector V, with respect to eigenvector V. Let f of x be a real polynomial, then f of lambda is an eigenvalue of the matrix f of A with respect to eigenvector V, eigenvector V. Here theorem. Suppose A is n by n real matrix. Let lambda belong to R be an eigenvalue of A. Here and f of x be a real polynomial. F of x be a real polynomial. Then f of lambda, this is a real number. If lambda is a real number, is an eigenvalue of the matrix f of A. F of A can be considered as a matrix polynomial. It is a linear combination of a matrix vector. With then f of A is a matrix. F of A has a eigenvalue f of lambda with respect to eigenvalue V. Let us prove this. Proof. Let f of x is equal to a0 plus a1x plus a2x square, like this, plus a suffix n x raised to n. Here let f of x is equal to a0 plus a1x a2x square plus dash dash plus an x raised to n, where n is finite and n is finite and n is finite, and a0 a1 a2 all these coefficient of all these are real number, and a0 a1 an belong to R. Okay, a1 a0 belong to R. Here f of x is a polynomial of n degree, and let f of x is equal to a0 plus a1x a2x square fn. Therefore f of a is a matrix. F of a is equal to a0 I, where I is the n by n identity matrix a0 I, plus a1a. Here second term of this polynomial is a1 multiple of the matrix a. Then a2 a square plus dash 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 plus a raised to n. Here this is a matrix f of a. Now here lambda is an eigenvalue of the matrix A with respect to eigenvector V. Now lambda is an eigenvalue of A, eigenvalue of the matrix A, A with respect to eigenvector V. With respect to vector V, not necessary to say eigenvector. Here therefore f of AV, therefore f of AV. Here f of A is a matrix polynomial. F of AV is equal to a0 I plus a1a plus a2 a square plus dash 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 plus an a raised to power n. Here in the first bracket we have a linear combination of different power of the matrix A, which is an n by n matrix. The result in the bracket is a n by n real matrix. Now this can be written as a0 v iv plus a1 av plus a2 a square v plus dash 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 an v. But we know this is equal to a0 I v. Now av is equal to lambda v. Here v is the eigenvector corresponding to eigenvalue lambda. Therefore av is equal to a1 into lambda v, plus, now we have seen that if lambda is an eigenvalue of v and corresponding eigenvector v, then a raised to n v as an a raised to n v is equal to lambda n v. Therefore this is equal to a2 square lambda square v, like this, plus an lambda n v. Now this is equal to a0 plus a1